So, in the early hours of today, we got a news that military has taken over another country in Africa, which is Guinea Bissau. You get the point? Because those people they held their election yesterday, and they are expecting to receive or they expecting that their result will be declared either today or tomorrow. And then the military decided to take over the country. Under say they are hearing some information say that they want to cause political wahala in that country. You get the point? So after that, I was really expecting ECOWAS and AU to release information on this, and they have done it. According to ECOWAS and AU, they said that they condemned the military takeover in Guinea-Bissau, and they have ordered unconditional release of the president of Guinea-Bissau, Emablo, because the military decided to arrest him, arrest the opposition, the two opposition that contested against the sitting president. They arrested, and also the ministers. So ECOWAS and AU are demanding for their release. Listen to this before I will say things I want to say concerning ECOWAS and AU. Listen very well. The African Union on Thursday called for the immediate and unconditional release of Guinea-Bissau President Emablo as after the military seized power. In a statement posted on X handle, AU Chairman Muhammad Ali Yusuf urged the immediate and unconditional release of President Emablo and all detained officials, adding that the body unequivocally condemned the military takeover. On Wednesday afternoon, General Denis Nkani, head of the Presidential Military Office, told journalists that the military had assumed control of the country until further notice, after uncovering a plan involved dialogue, which allegedly include the introduction of weapons into the country to alter the constitutional order. He said that in addition to hurt the entire electoral process, military force had suspended all media programs and imposed a mandatory curfew. All land, air, and sea borders were closed on Wednesday following the military takeover, but General Mansell said on Thursday that they had been reopened. Emablo, who had been widely expected to win Sunday's poll, was said to be inside a building behind military headquarters with the chief of staffs and the minister of interior, according to a senior military officer who spoke to AFP on condition of anonymity. Guinea-Bissau is among the world's poorest nations and serves as a major hub for drug trafficking between Latin America and Europe, a trade enabled by decades of political instability. Political stability was a central issue in the election, given the nation's turbulent history. Now, it's okay that AU and the ECOWAS has condemned this particular thing that happened in Guinea-Bissau. But I want to ask a question. Before I ask that question, let me tell you, if at all a country or a continent is working well the way a continent should work, like Africa now, I don't think there is any right-thinking person that will be wishing that such a thing will happen in their country. Yes, because for me, for a military to take over any country now, it's just like a setback. It's as if they are going backward. But because of the things that is happening in Africa as a continent, do you know that some people in their country now in Africa are praying that military should come and take over their country? This thing I'm saying now, I'm not saying it because of what happened in Guinea now. I'm talking about the whole of Africa and ECOWAS and EU. ECOWAS has now come out just between before 24 hours. I think from the time the thing happened till now, ECOWAS has released information concerning this, condemning it. That's good, that's great. But I want to ask a question. Has ECOWAS AU made any statement concerning the Cameroon election? That Cameroon election, that it was obvious that that election was manipulated. Has they made any comments concerning that election? The reason why I'm making this video is because of ECOWAS and AU. Have they made any comments concerning that election? That even some people were spied in Cameroon because of that election. That's number one. Number two, has ECOWAS and AU made any comment or condemn what happened in Tanzania? Tanzania held their election and it was shown that too many people also spied in Tanzania because of that election. Some people that wanted to contest election was inside Kirikiri. Yes, the president put them inside Kirikiri. ECOWAS and AU did not make any statement on that. I'm not talking about the Guinea now. I'm expecting them. I'm expecting to see this from ECOWAS and EU. But I stand to be corrected. Did ECOWAS and AU made any statement concerning these two countries I mentioned? Because in Cameroon, the election was conducted and it was clearly shown that there was something wrong with that election. ECOWAS and AU did not make any statement. They did not condemn and call the president to order. The same thing happened in Tanzania. ECOWAS and AU did not make any statement, did not condemn what happened in that country. But we are in democracy. I think if anything happened in those countries now that the military maybe happens to come in and do anything, the ECOWAS will come out. AU will come out. But why are we doing this thing to ourselves? Like I said, I stand to be corrected. If I told you saw any statement from ECOWAS condemning what happened in Cameroon and Tanzania, you can just draw my attention to that particular statement. Yes. There's no right-thinking person that will be wishing for a military to take over their country in this 21st century we are now. If at all that country is working the way a country should work, nobody will think such a thing. No right-thinking person will think that, because for military to take over your country, it's just as if we are going backward. Yes, it's as if we are going backward. But I repeat again, there are some Africans that are praying that military is to take over their own country right now. Yeah, because their country is that the kind of democracy they have in their country is not the kind of democracy that a normal human being should be practicing. I ask a question now. ECOWAS and EU, are you people really for good for Africans? Or there's something you people are just doing behind? Because I don't really understand. It's good that people have condemned it, but have you people also condemned what happened in Cameroon and Tanzania? That's my question. Did ECOWAS and AU condemn what happened in Cameroon and Tanzania? The thing was clear. It was clear that election in Cameroon there was something behind something. You get the point? There was something behind something. Something in Tanzania, but I never saw any information from them. Like I said, if I thought you get the one where you see, you can draw my attention. Just tag me there. Let me read it and see what they said concerning those elections. But this one now, like say the only time where they come to talk is when military take over any country. And an average African will ask, is ECOWAS and AU really for good in Africa? So you people really working for the greatness of Africa, or you people are just there to, I don't understand. You get the point? Yes, I condemn the military to take over any country. But what is going on with the kind of democracy people are giving us is not the kind of democracy that a normal human being should be practicing. The people you will call your masters, is that the kind of democracy they are practicing? AU is African Union. EU is European Union. Can't you people make Africa to be like EU? That's my question to AU. I don't know. Let's forget about ECOWAS here now. AU is African Union. EU is European Union. Can't African Union make Africa to be like EU? Do you know that in EU, as an EU citizen, as an European citizen, you don't need any passport to visit the other European country, and they have train station link. They have railway linked to all the countries in EU. What have these people achieved so far in Africa since they started AU? And ECOWAS, what will be now work for Africa self? I think it's time we start asking these people questions, because if I say the only time they will come out to say something is when something like that happened. That's the only time they will come and talk. Well, let's keep watching how the thing will be. I pray that peace will come back in that country, and they will return the government to understand. If at all the people of that country don't like military to take over, unlike what happened in Burkina Faso, the people of the Burkina base, we are happy that military took over the country. But if at all the people of Guinea Bissau don't like what happened, I think they should do the needful and return the government to democracy. I remember my humble self, like my peace and love in Africa. If we play, you're gonna learn, and you will learn the hard way. We move regardless.